Welcome back to another edition of Fly Tying with Jim Misiura. Today we're going to prepare your foam cylinder for a popper head. We're going to start, we have a hook in the vise, and this is the hook that I'm going to tie it on. This is a number 4 Aberdeen Eagle Claw hook. Get these at Walmart. Really nice hooks, and they are cheap. You get them 100 in a box. Okay, the first thing I want to do is measure the length that I want. I want that length to be almost half the length of the hook. So I'm going to take off, let me get an ink pen here. And I'm going to say right there is where I'm going to cut it. Now I'm going to place it down. Now this is the part I want to keep. I got a brand new razor blade, and you want to try to get it to be straight or level, and just cut that. There we go. Now this piece, you can use that piece for a smaller hook. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut a 45-degree angle on there for our plow. So I'm going to hold this, and I'm going to use that mark there as the top. And you can make the plow, any angle. I think 45 degrees is pretty good. Try not to move it because you'll come out with an awkward shaped plow. You can see there, I didn't get it all the way through. I didn't want to cut this. I'm going to put that in there and finish that cut. Doesn't matter because we're going to take that bottom off. Now this 45-degree wedge, you could make a fly with that, but you kind of want a bigger wedge than that. But that is Jim's Swimming Foam Fly. I'm not sure if it's still on my site, on my playlist. Now we have this. Now I'm going to take my bodkin needle. I'm going to put this in just about at the center, maybe a little bit on the high side of center. Push that right through. Didn't quite get the center. There we go. I'm going to take that and push that all the way through, kind of make that hole a little bigger. You can go ahead and put it through this side, just to start to kind of ream that hole out. Now I'm going to take my awl, and I'm going to put my awl in that hole, and I like to just turn it. Now we have that guide hole. I'm going to just turn this awl as it's going through. I can feel it hit my fingers now. I know I'm going to take it further. I want to get a couple of mils of the awl out this side. There we go. So you can see. Now that is going to enable to get over the eye of the hook. Now, before we continue, I'm going to take the one more time, and now you can see I have the you can see the hole there. Now I'm going to take this, keep my tall side, and we're going to go about halfway between the hole and the bottom. And let me try to, there we go. I'm going to go about halfway between the hole and the bottom, and I'm going to remove this. Just slice that down. There we go. And now I'm going to put it back up on my hook. And the reason we went to the halfway point is because when we took that 45, we took a little bit more out of it. Okay, you can see that the eye is through. You know, it's a pretty good shape. It's not real bad. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, the cuts, but you want them pretty close. So when we tie, we're going to tie from back here forward. But we got this all on there. I'm going to take it off now. And now I'm going to take a Sharpie or a permanent marker. I don't know if these are Sharpies or whatnot. I'm going to take a red one and I'm going to color the face. It's a lot easier to color it before you put it on the hook. You can get it right to the edge nice without having to worry about a little mess up. And there we have the face colored nicely. And now if you wanted to, if you want to put a stripe on there or or something, maybe you can put a stripe across the top. That is pretty much important because the fish will actually see that red. But anything else you put on the top of it is basically to catch your fishing buddy and not the fish. There we go, had one little spot there. And this is how we're going to prepare it. When I put it on, once I get it on and it's glued in place, then I'm going to take my 3D eyes. I'm going to use red eyes. Whenever you're using the 3D eyes, put them on your bodkin and then you can place them there and then place them there and then slide them out. But you do want to put a little drop of super glue on there, a little bit of super glue to hold them, because they're not going to stay on very long without the super glue. They're probably, after you catch a few fish, you probably lose an eye. But that's another thing, that's all that's really catching is your fishing buddy too. Okay, hope that you learned something from this video. Hope you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Leave comments, questions, suggestions. Please visit my sponsors. And most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.